I'm live. It tells me so. I'm live. Good morning, you lovely, lovely people. Welcome to this Saturday morning live, or where are we at today? Or Friday evening live, wherever you are. How you doing? All good. All good. All good. I want to turn this light out just to see if it makes a difference, okay? Hold on 1 second. Let's turn this light out. Is that going to make it darker? On here, the camera's not as good as if you're having a video conference or something like that. I don't know why. It's kind of like shaded and stuff, isn't it? Does it make sense to do that? Well, is that better? Is that better or is that better? Window open or window closed? Maybe window closed, eh? Yeah, I think window closed. So, bright light will fix it. Closed. Yeah, it's closed now. Much better, isn't it? Much better. I was just gonna better open. Open. Oh yeah, closed. Yeah, that's better. I think it's because this camera is sort of automatic, but it's only a cheap. Paid about 2,000 pesos for it, and it's a U green. Hello, all. Look, we are here on it. I've done 2 lives this week, which is a rarity because I like to do them, but Joseph, hello, my dear friend. Hello, all of my dear friends who are here. But lives are time consuming, and it's not me, it's my little boy. He never wants to leave me alone, but he's on his, he's in the bedroom at the moment doing his ABCs. So I've got time to do it every morning. So we're going to talk about pensions and savings. I think that's a good. Just wanted to say I watch a lot. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hello to South Carolina. Thank you, my friend, for saying my videos are good and that. I keep it real. My video. What's happened? I don't know what happened there. It's kind of. What's happened there? Turn that off. Why is this recording? I can hear myself. Back on. Mayang buntag, Steve. Why is this recording? Turn off your speaker. Yes, I've just unplugged the speakers, but I can still hear it. Happening here. There's something not right, people, with this. There's something not right. Yeah. There is something not right. The audio goes in and out. Yeah, there's something not right. Hey, you'll make a nerd out of me yet. So, what is this? What am I doing here? What's this? Share screen? No, I don't want to do that. Edit. There's something not right. What I might have to do, people, is try and refresh the page. And if that doesn't work, I will have to. Yeah, there's no apps in here. Is that working? I think I fixed the problem. How's that? I think that's better. I think what it was, someone said close any unused apps, which was Science Farmer, and I closed it, and it's working. Thank you for that. See, I know nothing about computers really. I know how to turn them on. I know how to turn them off. Looks better as well. Thank you. Thank you. Excellent. So today we're going to talk about pensions and savings, and this is related to the Philippines. Really, it's not related to back in your own countries because you know what you need in your own countries. But here, it's put it this way. Many people think by coming to the Philippines, it's very, very cheap. Well, and it's cheap to live. Well, maybe it used to be. Maybe it used to be. It's not me. No, no, it was not you, Joseph. I know. It's just when I see other channels that it's very cheap in the Philippines. Come over, you can do this, you can do that. Well, perhaps it used to be. Maybe it did used to be cheaper in the Philippines to live, but now, put it this way, okay? When I used to do my shopping in the UK, which was I used to do it once a week if I was feeling energetic, sometimes once every 10 days. And I could live better in England on the food that I used to buy and cheaper. And the reason for that is because you can't buy the food that you're used to here for the same price. You just simply can't do it. And there is these online places now that I've seen on Facebook and stuff where foreign food buyers, and it comes from Pampanga or somewhere like that. But by the time they send it from Pampanga and it gets to here, and it's a higher price as it is anyway because it's imported to the Philippines and then they send it down to here. So I spend twice as much, if not more, on groceries than I did in England. For an example, potatoes in England were very cheap compared to here, and the quality was so much better. And also different varieties. You've got your Maris Pipers, you've got your King Edwards, and I don't know the names, but here you get what you're given. Everyone is scrambling for solar supplies. Yeah, everyone is scrambling for solar supplies. Everyone is scrambling for solar supplies, and it's getting so expensive. That's on the back burner now because we might have to pay for a C-section, my wife. So that's on the back burner. Unfortunately, I would much rather be doing more research on solar and getting some little bits and pieces every month, and then at the end of a few months be able to install it. But now, I don't know what's going to happen. Go back for a scan at the end of this month, and we'll find out what's happened. If the baby's turned around, all great, but prepare for the worst, I think. And I think that to prepare for something is better than than being unprepared for something. So air section, B sections. I don't know what a B section is. I don't know what a B section is. I don't know. I don't know much about it. But I know they got a nice rugby tape baby out that way. And what I do know is a definite certainty is it's going to cost a lot of money. It's the Philippines. It's going to cost a lot of money, especially. Yeah, I thought you were just kidding. Because I thought, what's a B section? Hi, bro. Ben Brooks. Hi, Ben. So I don't know what it's going to cost because being on the podcast is yeah. Because I'm a foreigner, they will give me foreign rates. I know they will. And they know that I'm a foreigner anyway because the Obi guy has met me. So they know that. And Mira's surname, Smith. I don't think there's many Smiths in the Philippines that are indigenous to here. So yeah, it's going to cost more. I know. So you've got to be prepared. So I'm working more, doing more classes and things like that. I'm working more, trying to get more savings together to prepare for something that might not happen. Fingers crossed. It might. His channel, yeah. Yes, this savings and pensions. Well, I've got no pension. I don't get my British pension until I'm 67. Or is it 68? I don't know. They keep moving the goalposts. But I'm only 58. And I'm 59 coming up. So, thank you, Matt. Yes. I will have a look at that. Get your fills. Science Farmer, I will check your channel out after this class. I will check it out. Or search for Smurf Crusher. Smurf Crusher. Sounds like baby dwarfs. I've got no savings. Now I haven't got savings because I had savings when I first come to the Philippines. I had quite a lot actually, but that was taken off me by a scam, by own fault. But we live from from month to month. We really do. We have a little bit put by for small emergencies. And I think if you listen to everybody who says you can't live in the Philippines on this or that, and you've got to have savings and blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm a perfect example of it's not necessarily true. Because, sorry, I've got a frog in my throat and I'm drinking milk to try and fix the problem because I was sanding outside the wall that I've skin corded, and I sanded it. No mask, no face mask, so I've got a bit of that in my throat. Drinking milk. So that you need everything else. Look, you really don't. It's nice to have savings put by. It's nice if you've got a big pension, especially being American. And fair play to you. You know, there is some guys who are jealous of the big pensions that Americans get. As far as I'm concerned, fair play to you. They're only jealous because they don't get a big pension themselves. So good luck to the people who have big pensions. You know, fair play, great. But unfortunately for the British, it's not so good. But a full British pension, I believe, would work out to be, in today's currency. I mean, I haven't got a pension. It's just what I'm working out for what a full pension is. It's about 70,000 pesos, right? Could be a little bit more, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, it's true. Science is true. Use a face mask. It's cheap to change your mask than to change your lungs. Very, very, very true. I'm finished sanding now. There's no more. But you could live here comfortably on a British pension. You really, really could. The biggest expenditure that you would have here is probably two things. And these two things depend on yourselves, meaning if you're renting, how big of a place do you need? And if you can't live without aircon, how long would you leave that aircon on for? And what size aircon would you require? Now, we haven't got aircon because, as I said in videos before, my roof is very high because it's a double story. It's a double story house that we built. And it's quite hot upstairs in the daytime, but we don't go upstairs in the daytime. It's only for sleeping. Sleeping nighttime, brilliant. It's very cool. It's lovely. But for some people that can't live without aircon, especially right now, because they're saying by next month, so our bill in April could be, they said, between 4 and 10% higher. So our bill every month is never more than 2,000 pesos. It's never more than that. Oh my goodness. Thank you very much. So you can buy a litre of gas. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. A litre of gas. I've got to reply to that. And I'm just going to put this right because that is so funny. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh dear mate. You know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about now. I'm thrown off. I am. So litre of gas. It's about right. Oh, it is very generous. Thank you so much. It is. You know, super chats, and I'll get into that in a minute because I'll keep jumping from topic to topic because I'm just taken aback by, you know, generous people sending super chats. We still have some here. What's your friend? Your name? Shire Transportation. We've got it here, but yesterday we had to go to 4 different gasoline stations to actually get some regular fuel. Because my van is old, and I Google it. It doesn't take special. But I used to put special in it, and when I turn a run, and it's fuel injected, so you can't really adjust it. And I Googled it and said, no, these particular models of the old Suzukis are just regular. But we have to search. Diesel is very hard to get. Kevin, and nice to meet you, Kevin. And also, thanks for the super chat. Thank you very much, really. It's much appreciated, indeed, honestly. I won't tell them. So yeah, we have to search, and it seems to me that diesel is running out faster than the petrol. Here, I went up to the village this morning to buy some bread, and not changing the prices at the moment. But I heard yesterday, I don't know if it's true or not, that Bongbong, the president of the Philippines, Marcos, acquired 700,000 barrels of oil. And now he's saying, because I think he's been in denial. I think the man is in denial. He's saying that now we have fuel till the end of June. Or was it May? June, I think he said. I don't believe that at all. I think he's trying to calm people down because many protests now in Manila from the jeepney drivers, from the people who are against the war. And I hope that it doesn't reflect on the expats who are living here, meaning, will the Filipinos kind of look at us differently, think, oh, it's your fault why all this is happening? It's not my fault. I'm British. The British aren't getting involved. But really, I don't think. I think they've sent a few ships now to try and sort out this Strait of Hormuz. I don't know if it's going to affect us. Like, for people saying, it's your fault, especially here where I am in northern Mindanao, people are friendly as they were 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. But people, you can live here on your pensions, really. Even if you've got a British pension, you can live here comfortably. You really can. You've just got to kind of live differently to what you did in your own country. If you have a small pension, you've got a big pension and lots of savings, you live how you wish. You aren't restricted. But we live on my salary, which I get here. YouTube doesn't pay a lot, but it's something. I can't knock it. It's a little bit. But we can live on my salary that I get here working for Camberley. And Camberley's only $10 an hour. And I don't work 8 hours a day or 9 or 10 or 12 hours a day. I don't do that. I work to what I need to work. But this last couple of days, I've been working a little bit more because I might have to pay for this C-section. All being well. I'm touching wood. I'm doing everything I possibly can. Not that I'm superstitious, but I'm kind of, touch wood, Stephen. Yeah, keep your fingers crossed, keep positive, which I am keeping positive. But you've still got to think of the worst case scenario. Be prepared. And also, enough fuel to the end of June. Yeah, enough. That's what they're saying. Yes, enough fuel to the end of June. Which one now? Surprised our taxi drivers looking to hand back taxi to the one. Yeah, this is the people who it's going to affect. And I think farmers as well, because of maybe fertilizer. I don't know where the fertilizer comes from in the Philippines, but obviously, yes. Thank you very much, Amanda. Thank you. Stop up on the jerry cans. They wouldn't let us. When I went to this station last week, when they had fuel, I said, can I fill up, like a few gallons? And no, because they say that's classed as hoarding. It's not my generator. But they let it have a very small amount. I think it was 3 litres of gasoline. 3 litres of gasoline in my generator is 3 hours. Is it? No, a bit longer than that. It's 1 litre is about 1.5 hours. So 4.5 hours of fuel. Forbidden to hoard now. Yes, that's right. Yeah, forbidden to hoard. And they wouldn't let me get, and I wasn't hoarding a lot. I was just going to get a couple of gallons in case the worst case scenario that we do have a lot of blackouts here because of the fuel crisis. And just to keep the generator on for the time I do the classes for the internet. But they wouldn't let us. We got 3 litres. That's it. Now I don't think you get anything. There are 3 main types of fertilizer. Yeah, the urea-based nitrogen fertilizers, are the ones made with LNG and subject to shortage. Right. Well, the nitrogen is very important, isn't it? Because that's what makes everything green and lush. It's not so much for the flowering parts. I think that's phosphorus and potassium, I think, for flowering. Nitrogen for the greenery, for the growing originally. filling jerry cans by siphoning from my car. Ah, what a good idea. Bloody good idea, Jeffrey. Mind you, my car doesn't take a lot of gasoline, I don't think. It's taking a lot more to fill it now in Pearson. It's half as much again. But, and these people who say, plan when you come to the Philippines. Yes, you should. But me being stupid, I didn't make a plan when I left the UK, people. And I'm telling you the God's honest truth here, the God's honest truth. When I was approaching 50, I think I was about 49, approaching 50. I didn't want to stay in. I had these feelings long before that age that I didn't want to stay in the UK for any longer than I had to. Not because I couldn't afford to live there, because at the time I had a very good job, I was earning good money. But simply because I could see what it was becoming. And the way that my lifestyle was back in them days was working all week, grafting hard all week, coming home Friday, having a gathering with friends, drinking, doing all this stuff that, isn't all that good for you. And good while it lasts. But then I thought, is this it? Is this it? And I made a decision. And the decision that I made, I didn't know where I was going to go. I didn't know what country I was. But I got an addictive personality, and South America is full of those things that you shouldn't take, and I'd have killed myself. I know I would have done. So I thought, that's a bad idea. Bad idea going to South America. And then I worked in Japan. I quit the job I was doing. I quit that. And I thought, Jesus Christ, have I done the right thing? But that was the only way that I could have made that decision. So I quit the job and I thought, right, I'm going to do something now. And I went to Japan, and I was there for 6 months. Didn't like it. Japan's a beautiful country, people. It really is a beautiful country, but very difficult to navigate around. It's very difficult to make friends because they saw not bad people, because they aren't bad people, but they are very conservative, very shy, and not outgoing. So I didn't stay there long, 6 months. And then I went to work in South Korea. Stayed there for 2 years, on and off, come back to the Philippines, go on there. So I didn't have no plan. Then I made my mind up to that. I'm staying in the Philippines because friendly, the weather's good, it suits my style. And just speak English. They speak English here to a degree where you can get on, and everything is in English, signposts are in English, the road sign, shops are English. So it was much easier for me to manage that. I didn't have a plan. Well, West Sussex. Lived for 8 years in West Sussex. Whereabouts in there, West Sussex, did you live? I used to live in East Sussex. I was in East Sussex for over 20 years in a place called Hastings. Hastings, Eastbourne, further down the coast. West Sussex, Brighton. I don't know if Eastbourne comes in East. I think Eastbourne comes a bit. East Sussex. Worthing. I worked in Worthing for a long time. Yeah. Get $1.35 for £1. Yeah. Pound is great at the moment. I mean, I don't get paid in pounds. Unfortunately, I do not. But I think the pound, when I looked a few days ago, was 79 or 80 or something like that. Yeah. No, the conversion rate of the British. Yeah. My goodness, 1.35, 1.33. My friend who's in Australia at the moment, and he lives here, and he's in Australia at the moment because he's got to get some cataracts done, and he doesn't trust it here. But he said that the Australian dollar is about 41 or 42 or something like that. 80.35, 80. I wish I was getting paid in that. I wish. So for people coming from all of the countries now, like America and Australia and Great Britain and even Europe, because I see the euros. What's the euro now? I don't know. I don't know. It's high. I know that. You'd be quids in with the conversions, but because of the increase in everything, perhaps you'll probably be the same. I don't know. Caught a sporadic live. Hello from the US. Hello, Lord. Yes, this is a sporadic live. I did put a notice on about an hour before I was due to do it. But yes, it is a sporadic live. It is. It is. And thank you all for joining me. Thank you all. 6.5. Oh, God. All-time high. Yes. All-time high. Savings coming to the Philippines. Yes, it's good. Of course, if there's something to fall back onto. But again, not necessary. As long as you've got a pension, or not even a pension, as long as you've got a steady stream of money that is replenished every month. And you live to that money. You live to that. It's easy to do. Easy to do. It hurts me to see the UK slide. Shit, yeah, definitely. Then live 6 years in Sweden and back to my country of birth, the Netherlands. Been there many times. And you know where I used to go in the Netherlands, don't you? Amsterdam. It's blinding times in Amsterdam with the shrooms. Blinding times. Literally blinding times. I came up with the VAT. I was wanting to understand British pound. Well, the British, that's about the only thing that's rich about the UK. It's not the country, it's the currency. The currency is very rich. Mushroom pizza. No, it wasn't the mushroom pizza. It was the ones you buy in a bag. Oh, dear me. And they're like, oh my good, look. Wow. Look, I've never had as many. Thank you very much, Lord. Really. Really. I have. And I'm doing lives now because I think I've got to reply. I've got to reply. Thank you so much, Lord. Really. You know, I think doing lives, it connects you to your followers as well. You know, it's all right doing videos and things like that, but it doesn't connect to your audience. I think this does. Make sure I spell that right. Yeah, you've got to connect to your audience. And I think by doing lives, you are connecting because you can answer questions, you can have discussions about what you want to have, discussions about Tulsa City, totally. So the Netherlands is not so good now. Morning from United Kingdom. Nick, good morning from the United Kingdom. Bloody hell, what time is it now in the United Kingdom? 3 o'clock? 7, 8, 9, 10. What time is it now in the UK? 2 o'clock in the morning or something like that? Try for doing lives, True Connection. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for doing lives. I want to do lives more often. I really am. I would like to do it outside in the garden. And thank you. Thank you too, Nick. I would like to do lives in the garden. But sometimes my neighbours who's just moved in, and they are proper bush people, lovely people, don't get me wrong. But I don't know who bought them that bit of land. It certainly wasn't them, but I've heard it's someone in Manila. So I think it might be one of the girls' boyfriends who's working in Manila has bought only 100 square meters of land they've got. But yeah, 1:23 a.m. Bloody hell, you're up late. But they have music on at all times. They close the music early in the evening, like 8 o'clock, no more music. But they start from all over, and it's annoying. I think they've got to realise that all of these houses here, we are not tenants. We have bought this land here where we are. My neighbour who's, they're all Filipinos except for one, like two, including me. And we all respect each other. We have the music on at a reasonable level and we close it at a reasonable time because we think about each other. But these people down here, they are a law unto themselves because they are proper people from the bush. I sold solar for many years. You can do the system yourself, no problem, but to connect it to the house, I would, yes. Well, I've already, before all this was going on with my wife, I was organising it. I was thinking, yes, JC, I saw JC, he's an electrician. And he said, yeah, no problem, Steve, I can connect it to the house. But because of the C-section that might be happening, that's solar is on the back burner. And I can imagine what's going to happen now with solar. It's going to shoot through the roof because everyone's going to be thinking like me, I think. Everyone's going to be thinking, get solar because we are probably heading for blackouts. So everyone will go, ooh, like that. But solar is the way to go. I was always against solar. I don't know why. I think it's because people used to say that's no good solar, blah blah. So I didn't really look into it. Testing 1, 2, 3. Ha ha! Everything's good today. We got good signal, good everything today. Hi Steve, do you still online? Yeah, I do. Start. That's a bloody good question, Tom. And I was asking my students, could AI take over online tutoring? And every one of my students have said no, because they would rather have personal um, personal expressions like this, you know. I move my hands around all the time. And so all of my students that I do have said that they would go for AI tutoring, but it ought to do with cost. Ought to do with cost. I mean, if they pay in, I'm saying for an example, $10 an hour for someone like me, if they can get AI for $5 an hour, that might sway them, especially in today's economy. Possible. Yeah, that's true. Michael, good morning, Michael. Solar prices, yeah, it's going to shoot up. I know. What degree do you need to teach? As long as you are a native speaker. Because Cambly is mainly conversational English, but some do require IELTS, some do require TOEICs and things like that. But on the whole, you can choose. Yeah, you can choose your students. You can put on there, I only do conversational English. It's very flexible, Cambly, very flexible. The Chinese make so many. Yes, again, Shire. These solar panels, okay, is, oh my goodness. Thank you very much, Judy. Judy. Thank you so much, Judy. Thank you so much. Bloody hell! I've never had as many. I've never had as many super chats. Thank you. Thank you so much. And I forgot where I'm at now. Oh my neck. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. How do I do it? You know, this is running away with me. This is running away with me. How do I do it? You know. Oh, I don't know what I've done now. I'm not computer literate at all. I'm only trying to scroll. It's not letting me scroll. I'm only scrolling. It's not letting me bloody scroll. There. It is letting me scroll now. So, getting to these solar panels, I really don't know what to get. I mean, I'm not getting anything now. Obviously, as I said, I'm not thinking about solar panels, but I've seen so many, and the prices range from this, you know, from a few hundred pesos to like 5,000 pesos, 10,000 pesos per panel. So I don't know. But no, thanks again, Judy. Thanks, Lord, and thanks, Kevin. Thank you so much. Really, really. I don't know with these solar panels. Do you still think English? UK weather, yeah. Got coughs and colds. Can't wait to move to the Philippines. Do you know? You hear so many people saying derogatory things about the Philippines. Derogatory. It's derogatory if you make it that way. No, like I've said many times, you need patience. You do need patience. Patience is a virtue, and that virtue, you will need it here. I guarantee it. You will need patience. But being British, I'm used to patience because I'm used to queuing up. I'm British. That's what we do. And we don't complain very much. Or I never used to. And if you've got that patience, you can live in it. Okay. If you can put up with blackouts, brownouts, which depending where you are, if you're in the province like I am, you get more. If you're in the big cities, you probably don't get any. I don't know. I've never lived in a big city in the Philippines. I don't want to. My wife is from from Mindanao. Where in Mindanao, Nick? A1, A1 in A1. Oh, no, papers. AI is like self-service checkout to the West. Total disaster. Yeah, total disaster. We rely on it so much now. Solar systems in the UK were per watt, right? Installed. So the 5K system was bloody hell. Yeah. I don't, do you know, there's so many solar panels to get. I've heard you can buy second hand. I've heard. Solar panels. Ah, where's that? Sultan, I don't know where that is. Sultan Kudara. Can you PM me with a connection for teaching? I've got my mind. Yeah, I can. I can send it here. It's this. Just type this in here. Cambly.com. There you go. Cambly.com. Type that in and just apply online. You do a picture of yourself, a quick video, like an introduction. Hello, my name is Stephen. What you enjoy doing, blah blah blah. Do that, and then within a few days, you'll have an answer. It's simple. If they are looking for tutors, you will be accepted within a few days. General Santos. I've not been. My friend's been to General Santos a few times. He says it's beautiful there. I haven't been. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can live here on $1,100 a month. We don't get that. My salary is not that. Really. I don't earn. It's about that. Maybe about that I earn. And we live here, okay. All of these scaremongers who say, no, you need $2,500 to live in the Philippines. It's a lot of crap. If you lived in Makati, maybe you would. If you lived in, was it BCG or BGC or something up there, up the north, you need a lot more. The biggest expenditure, like I said, is your aircon, if that's what you want, or the rent. So, depending on the size of the place that you want, what I would advise everybody when they come here, not for a holiday, but to live, is get that Western mindset as much as you can out of yourself. I know you can leave the West, but it's hard to, for the West to leave your mindset, but this is what I would suggest. I would seriously suggest when you come, try and get rid of that Western mindset and try and live, maybe not like they do here, because I live like they do here, but I can't eat the food that they do. But adjust to a developing country is the best thing I can say. I think it's best to get a TEFL. You get, yes, that's true. If you have got a TEFL, you will get a better salary, but not on Cambly. Cambly, people with master's degrees, with bachelor's degrees, or someone who's just going to do conversational English, the salary is the same. It's still $10.10 or $10.20 an hour, which in your own country, it's less than minimum wage. But here, 500 pesos an hour, if that's what you want to do, is worth it. You can live quite comfortably. Many people here don't get 500 pesos a day, and I was stung this morning. Look, my arm is swollen again. I was stung by a lampinig. I was out there drilling some holes and doing a bit of sanding, but because the bees, these lampinigs, they love noise. Or they don't like noise, should I say, and they will come and attack you. Nice salary in the TEFL and degree. Yes, that's true. Well, it opens it up so you can work for more companies. Cambly, and there's another one as well called Onchu. Onchu.com. .com. They will employ you today if you went to onchu.com, and they got plenty of students, but they are all Korean students. All the students in onchu.com are all Korean. And they will, well, not today because it's Saturday, but they will definitely employ you on Monday. And you could be teaching on Monday evening. Really. And that's no word of a lie. I'm teaching English too. Yeah, Cambly's good. Cambly's good, but Cambly are more strict, meaning if the students that you get and you book them, because they will say yes, then you've got to confirm the booking. If you cancel that class less than 24 hours, let's just say you've got an emergency, you've got a brownout or something, or your internet's not very good in, you've got like 2 hours before the class and you've got no internet, so you've got to cancel it and send a message. You do that 3 times within a day and they will penalize you, not taking money off you, but they will stop new students views that you have for 1 week. Can you say hi to my wife? Bonavi. Yes. Abby. I hope I've bloody pronounced that correctly. Hello. Hello, Bonavi. No problem at all. Welcome to this glorious Saturday morning or Friday evening or from wherever you are on this sunny day in the Philippines. Yes. Top 1%. Well, think about what Filipinos earn here, right? Now, let's just say you've got 50 or 60,000 pesos a month, and that's nothing in your own country, right? It's not. But here, you can live comfortably on that. Oh, Bona. Bona. I can say that better than Bona, but Bona, welcome to this Saturday morning, and a very big welcome, a very big hi, a very big hello to you from me, and from all the people who's in the chat. I remember you saying this, Michael. Yes, I mean, yeah. So only 1% of the people get $3,900 a month. That's only 1%. 1%. You can live here comfortably and take no notice of these people, and especially from Dumaguete. The Dumaguete boys will say, "And you live on 2,500 pesos. Is my pension enough these days?" Do you know what? As soon as I see that title, I just move on away from it. I do. Hey, so you can live here like I do on less than $1,000 a month. Seriously, I've been here now for 9 years. So you're like, I'm not just speaking for the last 6 months or for the last year. I'm speaking for 9 years here, and I've had that money for 9 years, and that's what we live on. And we even built this house on them. On that, I should save money. I should say, right, we'll go short of this. And my wife was all for that because we wanted to continue building the house. And that's why it took 4 years to build this house. It's because I was sacrificing something to put money by to buy more materials. And I built most of the house, myself. So I saved on labor. And that's why it took 4 years. I don't know about Spanish, but I mean, Spanish is the second most common language in the world. But English is easy. And easy to get a job teaching English. Spanish, I don't know. Really, I don't know. How do you spell your name? PH. Stephen with a PH. Stephen. PH. Morning from Laguna. Yes. Cano Live, Philippines. Good morning, my dear friend. Good morning. Am I on Monday? Or they don't say that. They say, I don't know what they say now, Laguna, because that's not the siren, is it? But here is Mayang Buntag. Oh, yeah, it's still Mayang Buntag. It's not Mayang Buntag Punto yet. It's too early for it. Yeah. Hello, Funky Mum. You guys have got some strange handles. I tell you are, honestly. But good. Genuine. Unique. Plans, like I said, I didn't have a plan. I didn't know where I was going to settle. I just knew I wasn't going to stay in the UK. And I wouldn't go back to the UK when I was on hard times, when I lost all that money with a scam, when I first covered a house and everything. And I wouldn't go back to the UK because my pride wouldn't let me. And I didn't want people saying, "Told you so. I told you would be back in the UK." And I wasn't going to have it. And I think it was just my own stupidity and my own pride. Thought, no. How many languages? I think there are around about 11. There could be more than that. I don't know, but there is so many. It's the dialects. Different islands, different dialects. Here is Visaya, or Bisaya. Further down, what do they speak in Zamboanga? Who? Zamboanga. Subacano. Tropicano is Tropicano as well, somewhere else. Hello. Subanem. Is it Subanem or Subanon? Subanen, she is one of the original tribes of the Philippines. So my wife's language is Subanen, which she speaks Visayas. But yeah, so there is so many, because there were so many tribes. Each tribe had their own language or dialect. No, lives. That's a very good question. Can you rent a nice condo in Cebu for less than $400? I would think so, mate. Really, I would definitely think so, because now condos are coming down in price because there is more supply than demand. And because don't forget, many people things. I was, I saw the tourist report, and the tourism is dropping here. People are deciding to go other places because the Philippines is a long way from the West, and the cost of flights is very high. So why? I think some people are going to different places. But yeah, I'm sure you can, Michael. Yeah. No, YouTube lives. Yeah, there you go. Mira, there are 180 plus dialects in the Philippines. 180. Yeah, my wife just said, yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, I didn't know there was 180 plus dialects. There you go. So yeah, no, the spelling for Kaylin is this one. Kaylin. That one. The right Kaylin. Mira is the right spelling, yes. Mira is the right spelling. M-R-R-A. Yeah, you don't earn no money from lives. Money for lives, you don't. I think you get about 5 pesos for 1,000 views. And the views that you have during this live doesn't count. So the views that you get during a live doesn't count. It's only the views that you get after the live is finished that count. But you don't. Lives is, it doesn't earn a lot. I think I got about, for the last live I did, I had about 1,500 views, and I think I got about $3, $2.50. I think I got from 1,000, and I think that's all the views I got. But yeah, change it to Stephen. I changed it to Stephen. Yeah, Steven. My name is actually spelled Steph, and many people here call me Steph. Hello, Steph, because I don't mind that at all. In fact, if I was a girl, my name was going to be called Stephanie Victoria. But I was a boy, so they got to the closest thing, Stephen, with a PH, Stephen. Thanks for saying hi to my wife. She couldn't stop smiling. No worries, Nick. No worries. No worries at all. Serious. So, hold on, change it to living in Cambodia. Wouldn't if the Russians and Israel are such an issue like they are in Thailand. I don't know. I really don't know, Tom. I haven't seen any Russians here, or Israelis, but because of this bloody damn war, I don't know if they're going to start. I really don't know. Like I said earlier on, I don't know if the Filipinos are going to start blaming the expats who are here. It's your fault. It's your fault that this war's happening and the fuel is so high and that. But where I am, possibly no, because these people know me for a long time. And I'm not American, I'm British. We got nothing to do with it. 80.2 this morning. My good. Let's have a look at this. Martin, change it to Steve. I'm sure if someone earning 500 pesos a day, 6 days a week, earning 12,000 a month can live on that. Yes, it's very true. It's very true, Martin. Honest to God. Honestly, before Kaylin was born, before my little Tyrrell was born, we used to live on 500 pesos a day now, didn't we? Yeah. Oh, she's fixing my son's shoes with glue. He's fixing it with his super glue still. But we used to live on that. Obviously, not including rent because we didn't have this place now. But we used to live in an apartment. How much was the apartment that we lived in? 5,500 pesos with internet. That was a 2-bedroom apartment. Very small, very small. I must admit. But it was big enough for us. And we had a little driveway. At the time, we had a motorbike. We didn't have this old Suzuki. But yes, you can do that. Like I said before, if people can't live here on 50, 60,000 pesos a month, then there's something wrong. You're doing something wrong. Yes, that's what my name was going to be, Cassie. if I was a girl, Stephanie Victoria. Stephanie Victoria. Everyone calls her the surname of Smith. My sister, God bless her heart, before she died, she said to me, Steve, if you ever have a girl, call it Stephanie Victoria. But never had a girl. And people, listen, all names will be welcome here because we haven't, if this goes well, which I'm sure it will go well with this birth, with your fingers crossed and praying and all that sort of stuff, everything goes well. We haven't decided on a boy's name. We haven't decided on a boy's name. So, names, suggestions of names. Suggestions of names. I said William, but my wife wasn't keen. I said Charles, my wife wasn't keen. But she wants something unique, a unique boy's name. Victorious. Yeah. Not Sam. No, because there's too many Sams here. So she wants something Stefano. Stefano Junior. Mira, Stefano. She's looking at me. Look. She's fixing my son's shoes. Look. She's doing the shoes, and Caden's that's not what he's doing. Are you trying on there? Yeah. Not going with Andrew. Nah, Andrew. No, not because of the prince. I don't, not because of the ex-prince of the United Kingdom. No. But yeah, I mean, Mira, Rambo. Oi, she went, oi, Rambo. Oh, dear me. Rambo. Drink of this. I say I'm just dust and sandy, not So, savings, it's good to have some. Most important thing is that you've got that money to be replenished. Replenish that money every month. Not a lot. Not a lot. Well, yeah, this one. No, look, I've got a drink of milk. Look. He's giving me a drink, bless his heart. She's on Facebook. Let me see the message on Facebook. I don't know if I can say it out loud because I know what you like, Michael. You're I can't say this. I'm laughing because Michael sent me. I can't say Michael sent me. God almighty, Michael. I knew you'd say something. That's why I couldn't mention it yet. Oh, dear me. Rent for a one-bedroom home monthly. Right. Depending on where you are. Stephen Duterte Marcus Jr. No, I was coughing because one of my friends, viewers in here, has sent me a private message on my messenger about a name, and I can't say it on here. Dakota. Good name. Dakota. My wife's still gluing. She hasn't looked up. Hey, anyway, you're in the Philippines soon. Everyone has a nickname. Cousin of mine. Yeah. My wife's baby, she's approaching. My wife still called baby girl. Yes, it is here. They call like yes, and tong, ting, ting. It's always like a double name thing that they have here. Dong, die. They all have a nickname. My son's nickname is what? What do they call Kaden? What does Jan call Kaden? Jago. My son's nickname is Jago. Jago. No, Nick, I don't miss the UK. Facebook page. Type this in. Stephen Ilwyn Smith. If you type that into Facebook, that's my Facebook ID. Stephen Ilwyn Smith, which is my name. Adam Smith. Adam, yeah, not a bad name. Adam. Good morning, I'm back. Glad you have another chat. I'll be back in the Philippines the first 2 weeks in July. Squeeze, excellent, man. Excellent. Jackie, our dog's called Jackie. I like that name as well. I like the name Jack. I love the name Jack. Mira, is there any Jacks in the Philippines? Many Jacks? I love the name Jack. Is it common? Yeah. That place I'm building, is it okay for Pension house with shared. Yes. Yeah. Well, I think a shared CR. Yeah, that's okay. Michael, yes. That Glenn's is the building pension house with a shared CR. Yes, that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. There's only one pension house here, Michael, and that is, I can't remember its name, but it's up by the bakery. You know where I mean? Down from the market. That's the only pension house here. And what you got to think of, Michael? Sorry, I'm just talking to Michael now because he's building a house just up by me here. Like pension house. You got Manuel Resort here, and that is 2,000 pesos a night to stay in that resort. If you're doing a pension house, you get many customers from Manuel Resort, especially now. Now's the season. In fact, it's packed there all year round in Manuel Resort. James, that was my father's name, James, and Kaylin is Kaylin James. So I don't think could we name us like a second son, James? I think we could. I don't know. Double names of things and people. Yeah, Ling Ling, that's true. Ling Ling, like Cly, Ling Ling, Blang Blang. All of these double names, and that's not their real names, it's just the nicknames that they get. Polynesian, that's right, because there's a lot, Polynesian names, that's true. That's where it comes from. Very true. Good morning from the mountains of Arizona. Good morning. Good morning. I'd love to go to Arizona. That's where all the Indians were, isn't it? Geronimo. Geronimo from the what was it? Oh, Geronimo. What was that? I can't remember what it was. Oh, who's the man with the mask? In the old what was it called? What was it called? Ivor Silver. I can't remember what it was called. Can't remember the thing. And yes. Yeah. So no, my dog is not expensive to look after, Nick. Zorro, that was it, Zorro. I used to love Zorro. And the man who acted as Zorro, the original, can't remember his name, but he used to wear a corset, apparently, to keep his belly in when he was, Zorro, with a sword. I thought it was Io Silver. What was Io Silver with the cowboy days at the mask? With Tonto. Yeah. Tonto. This ain't Tonton. The name's here. Hopalong Cassidy. Hopalong Cassidy. Oh man. That's what we call the toilets here. Yeah, Jacks, yeah. I'm going to the Jacks. Back in a minute, I'm going to the Jacks. Yes. Yeah. We used to say going to the crapper. And because the man who made the toilet, what's his name? J.W. Crapper or something? Whatever his name was. The guy that played Zorro also. I used to love Lost in Space on the Sunday. I used to sit with my mum because my dad used to go for a drink on a Sunday afternoon. Being in the northern part of England at the time, Sunday afternoon was the man's afternoon in the working men's club. I used to watch that. Tonto. Oh dear me. So I knew one anyway. My second wife, cousin's name Jack, sadly passed away. Bloody hell, 20 years of age. Bloody hell. 20 years of age. 20 years of age. That's no age, is it? Yeah, the John. I'm going to the John. What do we say in England? I'm going to the crapper or something like that. Or the bog. We say the bog, actually. Many people, if you're in the toilet, drinking in a bar, I'm going to the bog. I'll be back in a minute. The Lone Ranger, you've got it. Sean, thank you. The Lone Ranger. Yes. Well, the guy who played the Lone Ranger in the original, can't remember his name, but he used to wear a corset because he had a fat belly and he used to keep his belly in with a corset. I used to love that. The Lone Ranger and Tonto. James Arms Lone Ranger. Didn't know that. What are we talking about now? To rent an apartment here, we paid 5,000 for ours, and that was with internet. I think it was 5,500 with PLDT, fiber optic internet, and because it was in the city, he'd never let us down. And that was for a 2-bedroom apartment. You can get cheaper ones. You can get cheaper ones, but I've seen lately that they are increasing. They are increasing. But you can budget really 8,000 pesos a month for your apartment. You get a decent apartment. Really, really. Name on the shoulder. What was the guy's name? Oh, I don't know. Over the shoulder, boulder holder. I don't know, Michael, but I know you. I know you. And you're going to say something. Do you get paid more money from YouTube? Like, no, Nick. No, you get paid. YouTube Lives is the worst way of earning money on YouTube. But I'm saying that you earn the money through lives basically by people doing the super chats. To the super chats. I think that's what it's called, super chats. But Lone Ranger, yeah, Lone Ranger, the money Lone Ranger, yeah. So you don't earn money doing chats, but people with a big audience, like people like Regular Guy, they got lots of subscribers. What's his name? Old Dog, and the other one, Mike's Philippine Retirement. They earn their money through the super chats, and also they have members channels. I don't. I think I've got a members channel, but I don't think it's worth doing a members. I don't like the idea of people paying to see your content. It's just not good, is it? So that's why I haven't put anything in my members for a long time. It's not worth it. Yes, a good vlogger, mate. Yeah. Oh, you're a good. Thank you, Nick. Thank you very much. I keep it real as best as I can. I know some of my videos are, they are what they are, and I just keep it real. Like a lot of people think that the Philippines is paradise all the time. It's not. You have your ups and downs here, like you do in your own country. But I would much rather wake up in the Philippines, wake up in the UK, and that's not because I'm not patriotic to my country. I am. I'm British. I'm still patriotic to it, but I'd much rather live here. Thank you very much. Thank you, Laurie. My good Corey. Thank you. Really's best. Yeah. Pointless. Betraying false things about where you are and about life. About 15 years ago, I'm talking in the past. No, how old am I now? 58. So that's 36, 40, 15 years ago. Might be a little bit longer than that, but I earned a lot of money in a short space of time. I earned a lot of money because I hit the right thing at the right time back then. It's all gone now. It's all gone. I treated everybody. I did this, went on holidays. I took people on holiday with me. And what I did a video about it a while back. But my friend, who's an American, and we used to do some music together. I played the guitar, I played the keyboard, and he said, Stephen, do this. And I knew nothing about the internet. Didn't even have a computer. So I said, what's that? And he said, make a website. And he saw sporting events, right? And it was like third-party streams. Back then, streams were shit. They were bad. They weren't high definition now because that wasn't then. So I did a website and I used to put in there live sports, $19.99 for 1 year's membership, right? And boxing events. It's so much money doing boxing events. NFL. What's the other one I used to do? Cricket. Golf. Any sporting event that was big, because there was no online then. It was all on TV. And it was big package money to pay for the packages for NFL, boxing events. And I was earning so much money, and I thought it was going to last forever. It was a grey area, but I wasn't doing anything illegal because the streams were already there. And I used to stream them through Softcast, TV ads. They're probably all gone now. And then one day I woke up and Google AdWords shut the site down. But not my site, but my account. So you can't advertise, you don't make money. But I earned a lot of money in the time I was doing. I bought a BMW M3. So that's how much money I was earning at the time. A black convertible BMW M3. And the E46 shape. E46. Brilliant car. And then after that, I saw that and I got an Audi Quattro. And then the money went because I didn't. My father said to me, Stephen, you will never be rich. because I used to give my money away. I used to treat people. Come drink and come. Go to Spain. Come on, 5 or 6 people. I would buy their tickets and take them to Spain. But when he went, hello, Steve from Tasmania. Lynn, hello, Tasmania. And John, hello from Florida. It's got to be hot in Florida now, isn't it? Oh no, I think summertime. It's always hot in Florida, isn't it? It's always warm there. John, I always enjoy your vlogs. I appreciate that you tell it like it is, with the good, the bad, and the ugly. You're welcome, John. Yeah, I do. I do keep it really as best as I possibly can. It does, Frank. Yeah, it takes time to grow an audience. It does. I never thought I would have as many subscribers as what I've got in a year and a half or whatever it is, but I have. And there's something up with the algorithm these days, because I used to get a lot more views. I think a lot of people used to get a lot more views, but something's happened to the algorithm. And or the algorithm's causing something where I think AI is getting all of the audiences these days. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's never going to make me rich. It's never going to be a salary. YouTube is never going to be a salary for me. It's never going to make me rich. I enjoy doing it. I enjoy it. But I do miss the guy who took his life. I mean, I didn't know him personally, but I used to look forward to his little, his videos. His name was Ian. Ian living in the Philippines, and his feed still keeps coming up in my. I do miss him. Well, I miss his way of doing vlogs, But he's gone now, bless his heart. About a month ago or something like that, 5 weeks, he took his own life. I didn't know he had depression. Don't think a lot of people did, but he was open about it, that he tried to commit suicide many years ago and failed. This time he did. You'd never think it by watching him on his videos that he had depression, because he was always happy and jolly, and you never know, dear. You never know. Yeah, but getting back to living in the Philippines, I wouldn't want to live anywhere else. Like people say to me, Stephen, have you been to Thailand? No. Stephen, have you been to Vietnam? No. Stephen, have you been to Cambodia? No. Have you got any intention to go on there? No. It's because I like it here. What's that here? We actually had a bad cold snap early this year while my wife and I were visiting family on Mary. Wow. A bad cold snap in Florida. A few hard freezes killed our mango tree. Bloody hell, I would never have thought that. Never have thought that there was cold there. What was it, frost? Did you get frost or something? I don't know. Can you get frost in Florida? I don't know much about the I got stung by that bloody lampinig on my arm. Chris, and then his wife. But Chris, now he's doing the vlog. I don't know much about him. It's just I've seen a couple of vloggers stating about this guy. I don't know anything about him. I've never seen his channel or anything. Hard ice in Florida. Gee, me. Yeah, Frank, Mr. Beast. I think he's the biggest YouTuber that there is. He's a multi-millionaire. That's never going to happen to little Stephen here. But yeah, but I've never seen his content either. I've never watched Mr. Beast's content. I think I might have done it once. But yeah, I'm happy doing a little channel like this, engaging with lovely people like yourselves. And it gives me something to do. And I'm speaking English. Otherwise, it's like last night, I said to my wife, because my wife's got to go to a funeral. I think she's going on Monday, I think. And she's going with the family. So I said to her, have you heard from Alma? She said, oh, yeah. So I said, oh, so she's not going? Yeah, she's going. Instead of her saying, when I said, have you heard from Alma? Is she still going? Yeah, we're still going Monday. She didn't. So I thought, why don't you just tell me how it is, instead of me having to guess the rest of the answer that you give me? She does. She tells me something and I have to the rest of it. And that's a constant thing. It's a constant thing. I have to guess what the end of what she's told me it is. YouTube, I've changed a few things. Your live stream is only the second stream I see. Adverts. So is there adverts on this? So that means YouTube are making money out of my adverts. I'm not. It doesn't matter. Do YouTubers pay more when viewers watch the entire ad? Yes, they do. Yeah. You to get paid or you to earn your revenue from the advertisements, you've got to watch. I think apparently you have. I don't know. But if someone, when they click off the advert, as soon as it comes on, you don't get nothing. You don't get nothing. What's happening in the Philippines? Bedtime Eve would saw your live and stop by. Thank you, the Florida Filipino. It's good. The Florida Filipino. I can't remember if you're that. I think you are. You got your family here in Pinyan? As a vlogger who has arrived last decade ago, met a woman, had some kids, and vlogged along the way. Now split up and is in Camden, doesn't want to talk about it. Bonus. His New York budget. I don't. Yeah. There's a channel called Red Zone Mindanao. I think he did something about him the other day, but I hadn't had time to watch his video. But I said something about, I saw something on his title about Chris. Get some video on some cloth that goes like, yeah, I've got it because it's bloody, it's swollen as well. Nothing whistle here. Come on. Here. Itchy. Who are people in the Philippines with a present few? Me too, John. Are the people in your area able to cope with the situation? Yeah, they haven't mentioned a lot here about the fuel, because many of the people where I live, they work locally. So they aren't cabbies or they haven't got no apples. They just work locally. Like most of them are into construction. So I think at the moment it's in here. Just joined the run. Hope we all have a good session. Yes, I'm back in Western Australia for a few months, then back to Mindanao to take up the reins. Yes, Cliffy. Has the prices for flights risen, since this crisis? I don't know. I saw that Jetstar is going to ground some flights, 10% of the flights to save fuel. I don't know, but I would imagine that. I found the new vlogger in Dip. Who's that then? In Dipolog? Who's the new vlogger in Dipolog, Michael? Might be in this room. He might be in this room watching. But I would imagine flights are going to rise. Definitely. The cost of flights are going to rise. Trains, planes, and automobiles are all going to increase in value. To get you from A to B, I mean. What I did see in Dipolog yesterday, my wife actually noticed it, not yesterday, the day when she had the scan. All of the motorcycle shops, and there are so many here, an American from South Carolina. What's his channel called, Michael? I'll have a look after. All the motorcycle shops selling motorcycles, and there are many in Dipolog, many. They are all their bikes are all promotion, because no one's buying motorbikes because no one can afford to run the damn things. All the motorcycles in the shops in Dipolog are all on promotion, every single one. Nick, good night from UK. Have a blessed day, mate. Thank you for dropping by, Nick. Thanks, mate. And yeah, get some sleep, mate. It's the early hours in the UK. Is Marky Mark. I'll have a look at that later, if I can remember. Marky Mark. But all the motorcycles on promotion, when they're trying to sell the damn things, because no one's been buying for the last month, because of, especially this last few weeks, the increase in the price of petrol. But I'm definitely as well seeing less traffic on the road. I think people are only using their, especially cars, when they absolutely need to. Now, the people you see driving these Rangers and Fortuners and all that sort of stuff, they got plenty of money anyway, because they probably or somewhere higher up in the hierarchy of things in the Philippines. So the price increase to them won't really make a lot of difference because they got plenty of money anyway. But for the average Joe Bloggs like me and many others here, it does make a difference. Bill, good morning, my friend. In fact, now still my Buntai, it's not Unto yet because Uto, not Unto. My Uto is 11:30 onwards. I'm taking your advice, Steve, and buying and driving a motorcycle. Yeah, don't. Listen, Jimbo, I've had 2 bad experiences on a motorcycle, 2 crashes. One was worse than the other. And bloody hell. Price increase $1,000 in 1 week. Bloody hell. Shout out. Bookham Dano. Bookham Dano Piney's here. Yes, Bookham Dano Piney's here. Good morning, you lovely people. You lovely people. I'm gonna have to get a little drop more of milk. So can you just wait for a minute or 2 while I just replenish? My wife's gone out. I would love to do my video outside in the garden, but I can hear the music now that they've gone. So that's why I decided to do it in my dentist's chair. Listen to my flying to. Are you, Phil? I from living in Maspy. I'm going to fly to Bali next month to get married. Wow, well done, man. Well done. I never thought I would ever get married again. I really didn't, and I never dreamed in a million years or wanted any more children. 2 things I thought I would never ever do, and I was adamant on that. But then, yeah, it was not real milk. I don't think it's that UHT milk. It's okay. It tastes like. I forgot what real milk tastes like in England. I forgot. I really forgot. But yeah, I got restaurants and miles with dead. Yes, dead. It's the price increases is killing people, killing business, killing the economy. I've got where I was now. Where was I? Where on earth was I? I was going to get milk. Bear with me, lovely people. Give me 30 seconds or something. Right. I brought the milk to you to show you what I get here. I've no control giving you 30 seconds. 30 seconds. This is what I get here. What is it? Selecta Farm Fresh, no preservatives added, high calcium, high protein, 1 litre family pack. Made with real cow's milk. But how much cow's milk is in there, I don't know. Good quality is good. I can't find anything else on it. But like I said, I've forgotten what it tastes like, real milk. But this tastes good to me. I don't know, I'm in real milk on taps, eh? How's that? Are you going to buy some cows over here, Michael, when you come? You going to buy some cows? Thank you very much. Oh, what's that, Phil? I don't know how to pronounce that name. Thank you. FL4TL1. Thank you so much, my friend. Really. Thank you. Their third super. Let's celebrate their third super. What's that is? What's happening? Let's celebrate their third super on a live stream. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. What's this here? I can't do anything with this. I can't even thank you. I'm just going to put this here. Thank you. I don't know what the name is, so I've just put there. Thank you so much. Thank you. John, in Javier lately, the Andox chicken place was selling fresh Carabao milk. There's an actual Carabao dairy outside it, which is really thick and rich. I like all milk. I like goat's milk. I used to buy goat's milk in England, but I used to buy the full cream goat's milk, and it's thick and it's lovely. I like all milk. I do. Bear brand. I'm used to that now as well. So when I haven't got this fresh UHT artificial, whatever you want to call it, I do get a Bear brand, and I get ice, and I mix a packet of Bear brand, mix it up, and I drink that. I'm used to it. It's okay on cornflakes as well. That Bear brand, when you dilute it and give it a mix. And we thought the Somalian parents were bad asses. Iran is charging shipping companies millions for say. I know now that's a Trump style movie. There was one. Well, yeah. Oil companies are getting rich. There is no question about it. This is making oil companies bloody rich. But when there is no oil that's going through these oil companies, I've heard that the biggest importer in the Philippines is Petron. Now, Petron are trying to secure deals from oil from Russia. But what I am thinking, people, this energy crisis that we are having, which is only going to get worse, might do some countries, it might give them a kick up the arse, which they might have needed for a long time. Whereas different kinds of energy source the fuel from different places. The UK in the North Sea has a lot of natural gas, but I don't know what they do with it. Scotland has many oil rigs out in the sea. I'm sure many countries can supply their own oil, but they seem to export it, or they do anything because they earn more money by exports. I say the milk doesn't stay cold for long once you take. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. This milk will be warm in about 5 or 10 minutes for sure. There's already a temperature increase since I brought it out. I take a bath in leftover milk. I wish I could take a bath in leftover milk. Cleopatra used to do that, apparently. Cleopatra used to take a bath in milk. I don't know how they know that. Must have been something to do with the hieroglyphics, whatever you call it. When they used to put the little things on the wall with the Egyptians. But she used to take a bath in milk. I used to buy the fresh magnolia. Yeah, I started to. But I stopped that because it tasted a bit sweet. What's that? The Bear brand liquid milk that tasted sweet, too sweet. I used to buy the fresh magnolia milk in Iowa State at Subic, but where's that gone? But I didn't see the availability in the journal. Yeah, they have it here. In Dinbrook. In fact, I think they have it in the local shops here as well. Up in Pinion, I'm sure I've seen magnolia milk. Sure I have. When you go fishing, you catch some sunshine, but you never show us the video. Yeah, because I never catch any. Lately, I haven't caught any fish. Last week, when the boat capsized, we found a spot, but the fish was this big. Couple were that big. But I haven't been doing a lot of fishing. And I had what's it, like a brace thing here, and it goes across here, and you can put your phone in it like that, and you could lift it on the beach when I was bringing my boat out of the water a while ago, and I left it on the beach. Someone took it. So it's difficult to do a video of me fishing. I will do it. But as for catching the fish, People think the Philippines is good for fishing. If you're on a boat and you're deep sea, yes, jigging. It is. Look, I'll show you the jigs I've got, people. Look, this is wow. So, when I go deep sea fishing, this is what I use. I don't use bait anymore, but I use. I'll show you what and I've got lots. I've spent a lot of money on fishing gear over the years of being in the Philippines. So when I'm fishing in deep sea, I use things like this. The jigs, and this is like 200 grams. No, this is 300 grams. 300-gram jigs. And many. It's going to fall off and spite me, but many. More different sizes, and I'll show you. Many. Where am I at? Where's this going to? What's going on? Many. But one, my boat has gone, and two, I haven't really been out fishing on my own. And I use these as well, and I'm casting 40-gram lures. Many of them. I've got. These are shallow water, obviously. So many. So when I do go out deep sea again, it's very difficult to take a video unless I take someone with me, and then I've got to pay for their fare as well. Because to go out jigging here, these days, when few of us, it was 500 pesos for the day each. 500 pesos for the fuel and for the boat, and now it's 2,500 pesos to go jigging. That's a lot of money, people, especially for me. John gets gourds. They also be get gourds. Goat's milk is beautiful. Goat's milk is so nice, and it hasn't got the lactose. I think goat's milk hasn't got any lactose like cow's milk. Laurie, what's that? Canada needs to stand on our own too. Yeah, you do. We have had so much oil and very little refineries. Our gas is, dear mate, $1.80 a litre. Our burgers, a beef, Providence steak is a ridiculous price. Yeah. I've had a decent bit of steak since I've been here, and we bought beef from various different places, and it's not a steak like you fry a steak in England. You got T-bone or something. Delicious. I've had a decent bit of steak here in almost 9 years. Oh, and the line for you fishermen out there, the leader I use, and I'm fishing for big fish, is 80-pound fluoro for big fish. My leader line, and 40-pound for the smaller fish and stuff. Got some really good, good rods and good equipment, but can't get to use the damn things. Goat's milk is closest to mother's milk. I didn't know that. That's something I didn't know. Different countries have oil refineries set up for only one kind of. Yeah, that's right. It takes it to process. Yeah. Right. Yeah. So it's all. So this is why people might produce oil, but they can't. They haven't got any facilities to refine the oil. So that's probably the reason why they send it through the countries to refine. Yeah. Anyway, let me show you outside here. Which I don't knock my milk on my computer, because that would put the cat amongst the pigeons. But look, that's what we got here right now. Beautiful, right? Hey, look, there's the Sooty Mobile. There's the Sooty Mobile, ready to go. I haven't had mother's milk for years. And me neither. My mum was a lazy mother. She never breastfed any of us. Me, my brother, or my sister. She never breastfed any of us. In fact, we was on cow's milk. When I was born, we was on cow's milk. Just cow's milk. And I think my mother said something that she made the bottles. And it was a bottle, and she chopped the finger off a workman's glove or something, and used to put a hole in that, and we used to feed out of that, I believe. 41 degrees. Oh, 41 degrees. 41 degrees Celsius. No, you on about Fahrenheit. You must be on about Fahrenheit, are you? I don't know. I haven't had mother's milk for years either. I haven't. When Kaden was born, my wife had a bit of breast milk, but I don't think she had that much. So after 3 months, he went on to formula and got fat. My boy got fat on formula milk. And when he was on the breast, he was really thin. Then he went on formula and got fat. Oh dear me. So what's all your plans today or tonight? Well, the ones who are in America, you'd be going to bed, I expect. But the people who are in the Philippines in the chat, what's your plans for today? Any good plans? It's 10:30 in the morning here. 10:30. Like I said, can you see the banana palms moving? That's why we don't need aircon here, because we've got a lovely breeze that comes through all the time. When the windows are open, it's got a lovely breeze. When you go into the city in Dipolo, by God, it's hot. Never noticed it before when we lived in Dipolo, because we didn't live here then. But when you live in the province like this, close to the mountains, you have this lovely, lovely fresh air. And same thing I have done since we have been here. Nothing. Nothing. Yeah. I try and do a lot of nothing. But unfortunately, I have to work. My seat's gone down, hasn't it? Oh no. I thought my seat had sunk down. Next you see me like that when my seat's dropped. Buy a cow for the new baby. Whoa! I've got nowhere to keep it. The people here don't get milk from the cows, mind you. Have you seen some of the state of the cows here? They like all tucked up and skinny things. I haven't seen, except the Carabao. The Carabaos are chunky, muscly things, but the Baka, very skinny. Snow outside, Laurie, no. Snow in almost April in Canada. My goodness. Thank you, Buckham Dano. Thank you, yeah. Congrats on the new baby. Yeah. In another 2 months, we'll have another little squealer, another little ankle snapper. Yeah, it's amazing. Very cool here. Very, very cool. Hello, you lovely people, and thank you so much, Angel. Thank you so much. Got to reply. Lovely, lovely people. Thank you so much. What's happened here? Thank you, Angel. Thank you. It's not Angel, it's Angela. Sorry, I take that. God almighty. My eyes are not good these days, people. Thank you, Angela. Thank you so much. I have got glasses, or I did have glasses, but my son, I've got them no more. I threw them away. He had my glasses, and he took them outside. He went like that. You're like on the concrete. So of course, all the lenses, right in the middle, right scratches. Couldn't see a thing out of them. I thought, God almighty, what happened? 31C here. Here is, let me see. My phone. He is 28, but it feels warmer than that. 28. What is it here now? Yeah, 28. 28 where we are here. But in Dipolo, it'll be 5 degrees higher. 100%. 100%. Fahrenheit here in the US, yeah. Oh, God. 41, what's that? So take 4. Oh, bloody cold. I can't stand the cold. The thought of me having to go back to the UK, spending any time there, frightens the life out of me. And the thought of spending a winter, I've got no winter clothes anymore. I've got nothing winterized here. I've got shorts and t-shirts and flip-flops. I haven't got anything to go back to the UK with. I would die. Even in the height of summer with the clothes I've got, I would probably die. I don't want to go back to the UK for any particular reason. I really, really don't. It would kill me. People, it would really, really kill me. It truly would. Angela, where are you from? Oh, look, John. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you, John. I'm continue doing my vlogs. I will continue. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Vlogs, you know, 2 years ago, in fact, I think it was Michael. I think it was Michael on here, Michael Autos, said to me, do a YouTube channel. A YouTube channel? Me do a YouTube channel? I thought, I don't know anything about YouTube. And I just thought, okay, I'll try. And I just did videos as it is. You know, like I'm not an actor. Like I haven't got the gift, but I just I talk to the camera like I'm talking to you people, without any feeling or emotion into it. I talk to the camera like I'm talking to my followers and subscribers, and I actually do enjoy it. But at the very beginning, I was pretty nervous. I was just like talking to something with no emotion, just a camera, a phone, and I just didn't enjoy it. But now I do enjoy it because I've got my followers, my subscribers, and fan base, if you like. And I actually do, because when I'm talking to the camera, I'm talking to you people, so I do enjoy it. I do enjoy it. Thank you. And you're very, very welcome indeed. You're very, very welcome. Well, and let me click onto that. I think my computer's had it as well. But thank you so much, Angela. And thank you everyone else who sent super thanks. Really. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Means a lot. It means a lot. So what's your plans for today? What's your lovely plans for today? Have you got any, except Canadians and Americans and Europeans who will be doing that? I know you will be doing that. Michael's probably having beers. Book them down. Yeah. Book them down. No failure for you. Stay warm. Yeah. What happens here, and this is very, very true, and I haven't really noticed it until my wife said, but she said, you can tell if it's going to be hot tomorrow. And I said, yeah, I can tell because I can just look at the weather forecast. She said, no, without doing that, you can tell. And I said, well, how? And she says, because the night times are cold. And it's true. The next day will be very hot if it's cold in the night. I mean, I'm never cold in the night. I never wear a blanket. I never have a blanket. Don't wear it, but I never have a blanket on me. But she's right. It's true. The colder the nights, the warmer the days. I don't know how that works. I'm not, like a meteorologist, but yeah. Don't need the aircon where I am. Dano, don't need it. I don't like aircon anyway. I really don't like it. When you go into McDonald's, which was there a couple of days ago, and you're in there so damn cold. And I like to actually go out. And you walk out that door in McDonald's and the heat just hits you. I like that. Strange that I am. Strange person that I am. I bloody am a stranger. I am. I am glad I am in Calgary and not UK too. Yeah. Blue. You got blue skies there. Yeah. It's a very blue place to be, the UK. And I mean, blue is in depression from what people tell me. I haven't been back for a long time. Got no intentions of. My wife said to me again a couple of days ago, why don't you go back to the UK for? Because I was talking about the UK. In fact, I wasn't talking about the UK. I was talking about the food that I miss. So she said, well, go back to the UK, I said, Mira, I'm not going back to the UK just because I miss the food in the UK. Do you know how much it would cost me to get back to the UK? Do you know how much it would cost? And then as soon as I mentioned the cost, that stay here. Yeah, I see a bed in my near future. Yeah, I don't blame you, man. I don't, what is a good time to do a live? What is a good time for you people to do a live? Would it be in the evenings in the Philippines, which would be the mornings? Because maybe a lot of you work. Maybe a lot of you work in the morning. So, because I don't do a lot of lives, I haven't figured out a good time. Your best time. Yeah. My best time is not, I'll say Evenings would be a good time as well. Mornings is my better time. Like 7 o'clock in the morning for me, which would be, I don't know what time for you people, but 7 o'clock in the morning for me is good. What you want, son? Oh, he puts the light on, right? He puts the light on in the toilet with either the mop, he digs it with a mop, or he's got this dart gun, the darts in it, and he shoots the light on the other switch. It's mental. Absolutely mental. Ah, great though. Very good. Light on. What about turning the light off because the cost of electricity? What? Look. Hey, what? Ah, okay. What's he on about? Jelena. Oh, busy. Ah, yeah. My boy wanted to go and see his friend today, but they're busy today, so tomorrow he's got to go down there. He was going to go and see his friend today, but not now. Your morning is good for me. I have insomnia. I've always suffered from insomnia, John. Always. I have that much sleep. Hence bags under my eyes. I've never slept well. Look at where your most viewers are from and do. Yeah. 12 different, yeah. But would it be better 7 in the morning for you people or 7 in the evening for the Americans? Because the people here in the Philippines, we already up at that times. So my viewers from the Philippines would already be up 7 in the morning, 7 in the evening. But is 7 in the morning better for yous or 7 in the evening? Because now he's in the evening, right? That young man caught the biggest fish in the. Yeah, he did. He's caught some bigger fish than I have, and they weren't that big. I got some good pictures on here of me catching fish, but I'm scared to show it on here because I'm going to get done. Because I got a strike, didn't I? I got a strike from YouTube by showing my ID, my iCard, my 13A iCard. YouTube took my channel down, my video down, and give me a strike. I couldn't even appeal against it. And that was a picture of me. Picture of me. Like, I didn't know how to do that by showing a picture of me. I suppose because it was a government card. But it was mine. It was me. 10 in Kentucky. 12 hours difference, Joseph. 7 at night with 4 p.m. So, yeah, 7 in the morning for me would be 7 in the evening for a lot of you, or 4 p.m. I think the mornings are better for me, and maybe better for you because that's going to be in your evenings. You might have finished your work. You've finished your work. You've come home and you see my lovely face a couple of times a week. You think, oh God, that twat's on there again. Don't go on YouTube. That twat's on there. A lot of lives start at 7 a.m. About 9 a.m. on Saturday or Sunday. Okay. Doesn't affect me because whether in Mindanao or Western same time. Yeah. All right, Cliffy, I don't know. I don't really see. I don't follow any channels. I will be totally frank with you. I don't follow any channels. I don't, I do go on YouTube periodically, but I don't follow any channels. 10 at night here, 10 a.m. for you. Brilliant. Excellent, John. Yeah. I think, 10 a.m. for you. Yeah. Might be a little bit early than that. I do that actually. Same here. Excellent. I don't follow channels. Really, I don't. I'm not saying all the channels are shit, but they talk about the same. I've noticed when I see titles, it's all about, can you live here on that? Have we spent too much money? You can't live here on this amount of money. It's all doom and gloom. And who wants to keep hearing things like that? When in reality, you can get by here on a small pension quite damned easily. Quite easily. And some foreigners here have made business. And some are very successful in what they've done. If you want to do that, American time, 7 or 8. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. p.m., 7 or 8 p.m. in the evening. My suggestion is live all hours when you have free time, you say. Yes, I think so. Set it in advance, yes, and put like a note in the in the community. I will start to do that. I will start to do that because I'm going to start doing more lives to to do engagement with my viewers like yourselves. I like it actually. It's nice. I get time on my own here. Well, not on my own because you're here, but time without Caleb pulling my legs. Dad will go here, Dad will go there. And they go, oh, just give me a break. So this gives me a break. It does. How do I say? No choice. How do I stay positive? I have no choice because we can all feel a bit pissed off sometimes. But I think, what good is that doing me? And I'm thinking, everyone can be miserable. Anyone can be. But for me, it's easier to stay positive and to be like I am, rather than to look at the downsides of things all the time. I look at possibility after having it. What's that? Sell corners from the family farm. It's too far. It's really too far. Otherwise, I thought of doing that was to sell the corners, but it's 130. It's bad feeling going down there. Like the last time I was down there, terrible feeling, terrible atmosphere. And my wife said the same. And we couldn't get anybody else to do it for us because we simply couldn't trust them. Yeah, they do. They take 30% of the chats, but at the same time, even if I get 70%, I'm okay. But yeah, the best way that is that buy me a coffee, because they only take about 10 cents. That buy me a coffee is good, but I don't put it up. I mean, buy me a coffee is on the homepage of my YouTube. I did used to put it in every single video, and I thought, no, because that's like, people might think I'm wanting. So I did remove the buy me a coffee from every single video that I put up. It's just in the homepage of my YouTube. And you get, so like, for an example, if someone sends you $5, you get $4.70. So they only take 30 cents of $5. So I think is the best option. But of course, I think when I see YouTube channels, they got buy me coffee, PayPal, blah 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 on every single video. To me, that's like wanting, expecting. So that's why I don't put it up. It's only on my homepage, and it's nice when people do send buy me a coffee, but it doesn't happen often. It doesn't happen very often. But any dollar is better than no dollar, isn't it? For all of us, and all of us are in the same position at the moment. All of us are feeling the pinch. Everyone's feeling the pinch. Normal people, I'm on about. Rich people, they don't matter. The rich get rich. People like me stay the same, or we always go down. We never come up. So everyone's in the same position. You can't live on $2,000 a month when the locals are feeding 5 kids. Exactly, Martin. Exactly. We live on less than $1,000 a month, and we have to do that. We have no choice. Because that's what I earn. Is sometimes less than that. Sometimes less than that. But we manage, and this is including baby. My wife is the biggest eater in the house from 3 of us. She's the biggest eater, but my wife can live on the local food, which costs this much. So I think me and Caden are the biggest drainers of the house, me and Caden. And I'm the littlest eater, but my food is the most expensive. But you can live here easily. Let's put it this way. Even if you're renting, and you rent somewhere for 5,000 pesos a month, and you're on $1,000 a month, at today's rates, that still leaves you like 50, but $1,000, that's at like 60,000 pesos. That still leaves you 55,000 pesos. 55,000 pesos. A bottle of beer is like a litre of beer is in the local place here. You can buy a case for 610 pesos. So that's like 100 pesos a bottle, a litre, if you drink beer. The food is whatever you like, but you can easily live on that. Easily. My wife is a piggy, the buffet. The buffet tells your wife is very slim, Michael. I've seen her. The buffet tells her to leave. Oh, yeah. Mm. It's been a long live today. We're doing 1 hour and 50 minutes. Didn't seem that long. We're just saying like I started 10 minutes ago. That's not right. That's not right. Mm. Mm. Oh, 24/7. I've noticed as well. Oh no, 7427. I've noticed as well. In Diplock, there are many, many places opening up, like coffee shops, bistros. I haven't been to any of them, but I've noticed so Diplock is coming up. There's been a lot of money that's been invested into Diplock City. A lot of money. And the reason I like Diplock City is it's very, very foreign friendly. I will vouch for that, Michael. She eats more than you do because you're a fatty, and you're a fatty. I'll vouch for that. But yeah, that's fat, are you? I know you're a big man, but anyway, I'm not going to be insulted and call you fat because you'll be living here soon. But there's been a lot of money invested into this place in Diplock. 100% has. Here, opinion, nothing. That's why I think Michael's business will do very well here because there is no pension houses here. One, and it's very expensive. And you get the business from Manuel Resort, Michael. That's where you'll get the business. 1 night stays, 2 night stays. How black ties have you made in the Philippines? One. Yeah, I've all Rebel Man only one. Look down on me. Yeah, I haven't seen any others. I haven't seen any. Sounds like you wouldn't want him in the boat for your capsizing once is enough. Yeah, yeah. Only once in my life have I been in a boat that's capsized, and that was enough for me. And I was frightened to begin with because it just happened slow motion, and then I'm under the boat. All my fishing stuff gone that I was taking for that day. I wasn't bothered about that, but I was under the boat. I think, what's happened? And I come out of the boat, and then I'm holding onto the boat, all three of us. And that was scary. It was scary. But then after 5 or 10 minutes, I kind of like lightened up a little bit because there was nothing I could do with it. You know, Philippines, I've been doing it for years. They know how to. Yeah, life jacket, son. Next time, 110%, I'm getting a life jacket. And I've got a life jacket, or my neighbour's got a life jacket for me, but I'm definitely getting one. 100%. I don't care what I look like. I don't care. Safety first. Safety first. Safety first. Very important. Look, people, I think it's time for me to go because my little boy's shouting. You can't hear him. Just look, I've got this noise cancellation on. I'll turn the noise cancellation. Right, you stop shouting now. So I think now is my time to go. 1 hour and 53 minutes. Do I do a live tomorrow? I don't know. What do you think? You let me know if we should do a live tomorrow. It's good to have a chat. It's good to have a chat. It's good. Be safe, be careful. I'm always safe these days. I'm not going out in the ocean in the boat. I don't know what we're going to do with it. I don't know. Not a lot. I think just a chill out there. Chill out there. Yeah. Chill out. Have some cornflakes for breakfast. Yeah. And look. Oh, I was going to show you about it, but ran back outside. People, listen, I'm going to go. Thank you for the super chats, really. Ciao, King. I took a cousin and they put me off. I don't like Chow King. They cut him off from all you can eat rice. They stopped him taking it because it is all you can eat rice. They banned him. With that being said, I'm gonna go, and thank you very much for being here and supporting me. It means a lot. It does. It means a lot. It's nice to have friends. It's nice to have friends, and you're great friends, lovely, lovely people. With that being said, you just want to say hi, Joseph. Time to go, and I'll see you all maybe tomorrow morning. I'll see how I feel. But thank you, John. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everyone, for joining the chat and being in the room. And take care. I'm gonna go. See you next time. Bye bye. I'm ending the stream. Over and out.